And come to a stance at the top of your mat. So the full moon in Taurus is this weekend, and it's a good idea this time of the year to begin getting down into the hips and into the low body. So we'll do a flow class, but we'll begin to move into some deep hip opening today. And so just take it as deeply as feels comfortable in any given pose, but I will give you options for what you might need, and so that we can build the tapas, or the heat factor, in the body on this somewhat chilly day. So hands together in front of the heart, close the eyes, and take a couple conscious breaths. And as you breathe, just notice the weightiness of the body pressing down into the face of the earth. And just as much as you're noticing that, notice the lightness of the crown of the head reaching up toward the sky. That space between where all the fire of the body lives, the heart, the digestive organs, the lungs. Now, if you'd like to set an intention for your flow, you can do that at this time. Bowing head to heart center, sealing it in. Lift your head, open your eyes, and take a deep breath in, sweep the arms wide and up. As you exhale, hands move to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms wide and up. Exhale, hands move to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms wide and up. Face the top of your mat if you're not. And exhale, chair pose. Pausing here. Take your hip creases back in space and down. One more time, back and down. And now bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow in. Let's repeat that. Inhale, lengthen your spine. As you do, draw your inner belly button, inner organs up toward the spine. Exhale, bow forward, navel towards spine. Again, inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow forward. This time, place your hands, step back to plank pose. Breathe here, in and out. Now we're going to lower to chaturanga to a count of 5. So bending the elbows for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way to the mat. Inhale, lift up, cobra pose. Exhale, heart moves forward and down. Inhale, lengthen up, cobra pose. Exhale, heart moves forward and down. One more time, inhale up, cobra, up dog if you're ready, lifting the thighs. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Pedal out your heels. And try angling your tailbone more toward the sky as you press the earth away with your hands. Now inhale, come forward, plank pose. And exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Roll onto your toes. Hop or jump your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow in. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hop or step back. Vinyasa, exhaling down. Inhaling, cobra or up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Now, inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Stack your hips, bend your knee, circle your ankle. Both ways. And circle the knee, get into your hips. Also both ways. Now inhale, re-extend the leg. And exhale, lunge the foot through. Rise to warrior one on the inhale, bending the front knee, rising up. Exhale, broaden the chest, cactus the arms, elbows forward, fingertips back, open the heart toward the sky. Now inhale, extend the spine long, clasp the hands behind the back, lift the heart. As you exhale, humble warrior. As you inhale, rise up. As you exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, rise up. Arms reach to the sky. And take it to the twist here. Hands move to heart center. Twist just as far as is comfortable. Hook the elbow if possible. And any pain in the back knee, just pop the back heel up. Good. Inhale to unwind. And exhale, vinyasa. Stepping back. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Stack the hips, bend the knee, circle the ankle. Take the circle both ways. And now circle the knee, get into your hips. Take that circle both ways. Now inhale, re-extend. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Lunge all the way through. Warrior one. Inhaling to rise. Exhale, cactus the arms, broaden the chest. Try scooping the heart forward and up as if the shoulder blades are supporting this motion. Now lengthen your spine. Clasp your hands, other finger forward. Lift your heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, rise up. Now hands to the heart, find your twist. Moving in. And on your next inhale, unwind. Exhale, step back. Vinyasa on your breath. Now roll onto your toes, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow in. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Inhale, arms up. Lift onto your tiptoes. And try lifting your right knee. Put it down. Try lifting your left knee. Put it down. Lower the heels, chair pose. Send the hips back and down. back and down. Now bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Vinyasa on your breath. Now we're going to try a balance. This one's fun. Walk your feet in a couple inches, get more stable. And now lift your right leg up to the sky, bend your knees, squeeze your heel in toward your glute. That's step one. Step two, tent onto the left fingertips. Get light in that hand. And if possible, reach the hand up toward the hip. Step three, you might be able to find the foot with the hand. And then if you do that, kick the foot back and up, back and up. This is tiger pose, Vyagrasana. When you're ready, release the hand back to the mat, lunge the knee into the chest, and all the way through for warrior two. Now these are some of the best hip openers in yoga. So make sure you're getting the benefit by feeling as if the feet are squeezing in toward the midline. And just as much as you hug in, descend your hips down, send your femur bones away from the midline. Good. Now inhale as you reverse your warrior. Exhale towards side angle pose. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse. This time, lengthen your front leg. And as you exhale, move into triangle pose. Now, take an inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, twist your heart more toward the sky and lay back in space, opening and broadening. Now press into your feet, rise all the way up. Turn your feet toward the long edge of your mat, hands move to hips, elbows back, lift your heart. Bow forward, standing wide-legged forward fold. Hands can release down. Breathe here. Now inhale, extend your spine. Hands move to the hips. And rise all the way up. Now turn your toes out slightly. Moving towards Skandasana to your right. Hands to the heart. You can do up high Skandasana or down low. Now inhale back to center. Exhale Skandasana to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. One more. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. Inhale center. Now turn your left toes out. Warrior two toward the original back of your mat. Finding that nice balance between hugging in and extending out. And as you inhale, reverse the warrior. As you exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse your warrior, lengthen your front leg. Exhale, reach in, triangle pose. Breathing here, long spine, laying back slightly in space. And then when you're ready, rise up. Parallel your feet to the long edge of your mat. Clasp your hands behind your back. Lift your heart. And exhale, bow forward. Deep breaths. Next, inhale, rise up. Release your hand clasp. Move toward the original top of your mat, vinyasa, on your breath. Now as you inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Bend your knee, squeeze it into your heel, into your glute. Now, tent up on your right fingertips. We'll try for Vyagrasana again, the tiger pose. So the right hand might lift and move toward the hip, maybe grabbing the foot. And if you do grab the foot, kick up and back, up and back. You can try it a couple times or move in and just stay. When you're ready, release the hand, bring the knee to the chest, and move into warrior two. Left foot forward this time. Now take warrior two into side angle pose. We're going to move toward a position called standing bird of paradise. You can do this by binding or not binding. So if you're not binding, just stay like this. If you are binding, wrap the top arm around, and the bottom arm might wrap around the leg to meet it. Now, put more weight in your left foot and move your right foot up to the top of the mat. So you're in kind of a twisty, low chair. Good. Now, put weight into the right foot. So you're shifting weight, and you're rising up with your left foot. If you have a bind, you can use your arm to pull your foot up. If you don't have a bind, you can still use your arm under the knee. So just work with that. When you get to standing, the first thing you do is send your standing thigh bone back slightly in space so you're stable. From there, any amount you might lengthen the leg. So with the bind, you're wrapping around the leg. Without the bind, you're just holding the arms out, maybe holding the foot. Okay, take it back down. So bend your left foot if it's straight. Back to the twisted chair. Step back. Side angle pose. Good. Now inhale back up. Turn your left toes in and your right toes out. Warrior two toward the back of the mat. Into side angle pose. We'll try the same thing here. So last time I bound, this time I won't bind. So from side angle pose, step your left foot toward the right. You'll be twisted. Now shift weight into the left foot. Rise up with the right knee. Standing thigh bones move back. And then any amount, you might choose to lengthen the right leg. So without the bind, it can look like just grabbing the foot and lifting, or grabbing the knee and lifting. And then as you're ready, take your right foot, put it back down, back to side angle pose. And rise up through the center. Now turn both of your toes out slightly. Turn around to face you. Find Durgasana, the goddess squat. Now a couple times we're going to pulse down, 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 down. So just keep doing that, sort of rhythmically moving the pelvis down, getting more earthy, getting more down. And now bring your hands to heart center. We're going to stay in Durgasana and move through Skandasana. This is that tapas energy, that grounding hip opening, and that fire. So toward the right, bend your right knee, Skandasana. On the inhale, Durgasana, stay low. On the exhale, Skandasana to the left. On the inhale, Durgasana, stay low. Exhale right. Inhale, goddess squat. Exhale left. Inhale, goddess squat. Now rise up, reach up. Windmill your arms to the top of your mat. And vinyasa on your breath. Take a couple breaths in down dog. And now step your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow in. Inhale, rise up, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale, lift your heels, tippy toe chair. Exhale, bow forward, lower your heels, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, vinyasa on your breath. Inhale, right leg lifts. Stack your hips, bend your knee, walk your hands back to your standing foot. Take your knee more toward the sky. This is a lot like tiger pose. Take your left hand, reach for your right toes. Keep angling your knee up toward the sky. Good. If you feel ready for more, take your right hand, grab your left ankle. Now release, walk forward, three-legged down dog. Knee moves into the chest and lunges into warrior one more time. Now we're going somewhere fun. As you inhale, step forward, lift your knee to the chest. As you exhale, warrior one. Inhale, knee to the chest. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, knee to the chest. Exhale, warrior one. One more. Exhale, knee to the chest. This time stay. We're going to have fun and move into standing bird of paradise a different way. So stand just like this. Take the knee out to the side. Step one. You can stay right here or reach down for your foot. This could be the toes with the peace fingers or the blade. If this feels good, reach your your right hand up to the sky. And if that feels good, lengthen your left leg and you'll be in standing bird of paradise again. If you want to bind, just reach the arms around the leg. Good. Now come out of that and slowly back in to warrior one. Lovely. Lengthen the front leg. Bow forward over the extended front leg. And give yourself a twist. Left hand stays down, right hand to hip or sky. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, step back in vinyasa on your breath. Now inhale, left leg lifts. Stack the hips, bend the knee, walk the hands back to the standing foot. Right hand reaches up for the toes. Knee keeps moving toward the sky. Left hand, if possible, tries to grab right ankle. Release that now, walk forward. Knee moves into the chest and lunges through warrior one. Reaching forward, knee into the chest. Exhale back, warrior one. Couple times like that, knee into the chest, warrior one. Knee to the chest, warrior one. And knee to the chest, warrior one. This time we'll hold knee to the chest and move towards standing bird of paradise. So once again, knee out to the side, grabbing the toes or the foot, next step. Third step, extending the leg and the arm. And if you want, you can work toward a bind, reaching around the feet and extending the leg. So just another fun way to move into what is a tricky pose. So don't be hard on yourself if it's not 100% there. That one can take many years to practice. Let's step back to warrior one. But practicing today, no matter where it goes today, gets us right where we need to be. Now, extend your leg and bow forward over your long leg. And then find your twist. Right hand down, left hand hip or sky. When you're ready, inhale to unwind, exhale to vinyasa. Hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow in. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now turn your toes out slightly and move into Malasana, the yogic squat. Knees and toes in same direction, allowing yourself to be as you are. Now, sit on your bottom, grab behind your thighs. Lift your heart toward your knees and your knees toward your heart in this balance. And if possible, extend the legs either halfway or fully. Now release your arms, reach forward, look up at your toes. Try lowering your right leg and hover above the ground. Lift it up, lower your left leg, hover above the ground. Lift it up, right down, up, left down, up, right, left, right, left. And are you ready? Because back to Malasana. You can use your hands or not, up to you. Now very slowly rise. As you exhale, lower back to Malasana. As you inhale, rise. As you exhale, lower to Malasana. Sit on your bottom, grab behind your thighs again. This time, grab your toes with your 2-piece fingers. Lengthen the legs any amount. This could be a little or a lot. Take the feet wide and the arms wide. Look up. Lift your chest. Now bring the legs together and wide. Together and wide. Release the hand-toe connection and bring the legs and arms together, wide, together, wide, together, wide, and back to Malasana. Inhale to rise all the way up. And exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hop or step back, Vinyasa on your breath. Inhale, right leg lifts. And exhale, knee moves toward right wrist for Pigeon Pose. We've done so much work with our hips this session, so just a couple times try consciously lifting the pelvis a little bit and then lowering. Lifting and lowering. Just feeling that connection of knee toward knee. And then reach up, look up or back, and just for fun, try bending the back knee. Beautiful. Release that now. Bow forward. And take a few moments here just to breathe into the sensations of the body. No pain. If there's sharp pain, back out. Sometimes our emotions or our tendencies get hidden in our thighs and our hips. Breathe into it. Good. Now, as you inhale, rise up. Sweep your back foot forward and cross it over your knee. Planting it down if possible, or just leaving the cross. Hips down, hard up, and twist to your left. Inhale to unwind. Keep the top leg moving around until you find Gomukhasana legs. That could be anywhere from where you are to a knee stack position. Now take your left hand, pat yourself on the back. And with the right hand, assist either by grabbing the elbow or reaching around for the fingertips, the fingertip to fingertip connection. Take your left elbow back away from the head and toward the midline. Even if it's touching, just make that muscular action of back and toward the midline. Back and toward the midline. Breathe. Now release your hands. Ever so gently lean forward until you feel a pleasant sensation. Now inhale, rise up. Plant your hands at the top of your mat and step yourself back. Vinyasa on your breath. Now inhale, left leg lifts and lunges through into Pigeon Pose. There's that same work here of just hugging into the midline so you can lift the pelvis and lower. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Now reach up, lean back ever so gently, and bend your back knee. Now release down, forward folding your pigeon. Breathing into the depth of your own being. Inhale, rise up, sweep the back leg around. Crossing it over. Hips down, heart lifts. Twist to your right. There's a book in yoga called the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. It's a very old text. And in it, it states that this pose will cure all bodily ailments, which I don't know if it's all pervasive. We've come up with a lot of ailments these days, but I love that because it does really churn. It really makes the spine healthy. It really helps the organs move stagnant blood and stagnant energy through. So it does a lot. If you breathe just in this pose, if you do it every day, you'll see a big difference. Your circulation, your skin, your everything. So inhale, unwind, and then make your way toward your Gomukhasana legs. And this time your right hand will pat yourself on the back. Left hand assists either with the elbow or the fingertips. One more time here, take the elbow back, away from the head and toward the midline. If you keep making this right muscular action, it will slowly move into new and interesting places. Now release the hands and ever so gently tilt forward. Inhale, rise up, release the legs, lie down on your back. Heels in toward the glutes, shoulders down, vertebrae lifted, lift your hips. You can roll your shoulders under your back or clasp the hands. Try to keep your knees in line with your hip sockets. It's a nice neutral femur bone there. Try lifting your right leg up to the sky. Put it down. Try lifting your left leg up to the sky. Put it down. Lower the hips. Pause in a neutral spine. And send the knees right and left a couple times. We will repeat that. Grounding down, lifting the hips, lifting the heart. Option to roll your shoulders under. Breathe here. Try lifting your right leg up to the sky. Put it down. Try lifting your left leg up to the sky. Put it down. Lower the hips. Pause. And take the knees right and left a couple times. Beautiful. So now hug the right knee into your chest. Take the left leg long. You can do this whole sequence with a bent or a straight leg. So I like straight leg for most of it, so I will lengthen. If you lengthen the leg, just grab behind the thigh still. And circle out your ankle or point and flex, just exploring the foot, ankle, shin connection. Now draw the leg in a little closer to your body till you feel a slight stretch. And take the leg out all the way to the right side. Breathing as you do this, letting the body settle. Letting the effort you've put in so far be enough. So that now only ease is entering the system. Now take the leg all the way across the body and find a twist. Inhale to unwind. Reach the leg long up to the sky, even if it was bent. And try to make the leg grow longer as you extend it down. And then hug the left knee into the chest. Choosing bent or straight, circle out your ankle. Exploring into that motion. Now draw the leg in toward the body a little bit. And move it straight out from the hip to the left. Only ease, no pain, hardly any effort. Just the act of offering your spirit and your body compassion. Acknowledgement of who you are, what you do. It's all already enough, and it always has been. Okay, take it across the body for the twist. Inhale back to center now. Reach your leg up long and try to grow the bones of your leg as you extend down. Taking a moment now to settle on your back. Moving in toward a final resting position. Take a few breaths together to get into it. These will be 4-part breaths I think you've done before. Take an inhale, fill the belly, fill the chest, fill all the way up to the head. Exhale long and slow. Inhale into the belly, chest, head. Exhale long and slow. Inhale belly, chest, head. Exhale long and slow. And find yourself in Shavasana. Nothing to do for these few moments except abide in stillness and just be. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. And then take larger motion. Anything that feels good is appropriate. Eventually rolling to your side. Pressing up to a seat. The full moon this weekend is going to be a big one for many reasons, and I'm so grateful to you for showing up and being here, practicing with me, and also grateful for these practices and these beings around me in spirit, in physical nature, and in the ether, who support and nourish. So this work we're doing, even though it looks like stretching on a mat, is so much deeper and so much more vast. So I thank you for being here. I thank you for your light and your practice and out in the world. Namaste.